Welcome to the Motor City 400 at Michigan. Let's get a quick rundown of the starting lineup. In the front row we have Bobby Labonte and Dale Jarrett. In row 2 we have Rusty Wallace, the current Winston Cup points leader, and Ryan Newman. Row 3 we have Dale Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon. Row 4 we have Tony Stewart and Sterling Marlin. Row 5 Kevin Harvick and Jeff Burton. Row 6 Mark Martin and Matt Kenseth. Row 7 Ricky Craven and Brett Bodine, maybe? I can't see who that is. Yes, Brett Bodine. How many rows is that? I lost count. I'm sorry. Row 8, we have Ron Hornaday and Terry Labonte, and in row 9, rounding out the field, is Kurt Busch. We're going to pause here, and then we will resume at the very beginning of the race. Welcome back to the Motor City 400 at Michigan. And quick word, I am currently in an environment where there will be people in the background in my friend's house. So if you hear them, I'm not being stalked, I swear. But anyway, here we go. Green flag is out. Dale Jarrett takes off with the lead initially. It's going to be a 15-lap race, and here comes Rusty Wallace. It's 4 wide. Going down into the first turn. Wallace easily gets around Jarrett and goes for the lead, which is now currently held by Jarrett. And it has become clear now that Rusty is the dominant driver this season. Here goes Wallace. Tried to slip to the inside, couldn't get there. Here goes Wallace to the inside this time, and he's going to take the lead, and here comes Earnhardt with him on the inside. Jarrett and Labonte on the outside, Earnhardt and Wallace on the inside. Wallace taking the lead now. And with that, Rusty will lead the second lap of the race and continues to dominate this season. Now a battle for second place between Jarrett and Earnhardt. The Dale and Dale show. Earnhardt now going down to the inside to take the lead. Or second place, I should say, not the lead. And he's going to do it, and looks like Labonte is coming back on the inside. As Earnhardt begins to chase down Wallace, but will go high, and Labonte will now go under Earnhardt. Wallace still your leader, of course, but Earnhardt is not giving up second so easily to Labonte. Earnhardt, who was your winner at Daytona earlier this year, now manages to break away from the main pack and continues to try to chase down Wallace. Sorry, I was just minimizing my browser to try to improve video quality, and I think it's working nicely. And Earnhardt has caught Wallace. As we've seen it so far this year, every time Wallace takes the lead, he has been almost uncatchable. Or at the very least, if he's catchable, he's unpassable. We'll see if Earnhardt can change this trend here today. 5 laps now complete of 15. And now Sterling Marlin starts to come into the picture. There you have it, folks. The top 3 cars: Wallace, Earnhardt, Marlin. And now Marlin has caught Earnhardt and is going for second place. Isn't going to get it here, but Earnhardt continues to hold steady, and Marlin begins to fall back a little bit. Which is not a good thing. Earnhardt needs all the help he can get if he's going to get up there and pass Wallace. Sorry, I was closing my browser that time to once again try to improve video quality, which I think it has done nicely. So, we continue this race. Earnhardt has once again caught up to Wallace, but can he get alongside him? I don't think so. And Wallace just gets off the turn so much better than Earnhardt. Especially turn 4. 7 laps complete now. And if you just happen to see back there, Mark Martin is now getting into the picture in his number 6 car. Earnhardt gets off of turn 2 really well and gets a good bit of speed going down the backstretch, but just can't quite catch Wallace and pass him. And then Wallace pulls away coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt just cannot close up just enough to get around him. 9 laps complete. Here he closes up with him again. Right on the back bumper this time. Is he going to make a move? No, he doesn't. And Wallace seems to be slowing him up now. We could see somebody finally usurp Rusty Wallace this year. We've only had 3 different winners: Earnhardt, Wallace, and Jeff Gordon, who won at Darlington. And here comes Marlin now to the inside. Marlin's going to pass Earnhardt, and he's going to make a move on Rusty Wallace. And this is exactly what Rusty wants to see. This side-by-side racing breaks up the pack behind him, slows them down, and lets him get a bigger lead, which all year he has used to dominate every race that he's been in. It's already gotten him 3 victories. The only races he hasn't won are the Daytona 500 and the Autolite 400 at Darlington, which, of course, as we just previously mentioned, was won by Jeff Gordon. Marlin now your second place driver as Wallace pulls away. Unless Marlin can catch Wallace and pass him, which is what Earnhardt has been failing to do for the past 9 or 10 laps. Here he goes, he's making a move. Wallace is not holding, or Marlin is not holding back anything here, and he's going to get the lead. And Rusty Wallace has passed for the lead for the first time all year.
Hey, dude. Is your cam on?
No, there's no cam on this one. But anyway, Marlin leads lap 11. And now Earnhardt is going to pass Wallace. Sterling Marlin, your new leader.
Hey, babe. Will you heat up this tea right here?
I remind you that
Now
my
put
friends
more
are in
water
the
in.
background.
Put more water in it and heat it up and put this.
This has been the first race all year where Rusty has led the most laps, but is probably not going to win it. As 12 laps are now on the books.
You like
And now Wallace is in danger of getting passed by Mark Martin. But Sterling Marlin is showing a lot of strength here today, after struggling in the past 5 races. Here we go, 2 laps to go. We're going to take a small break and come back for the white flag at Michigan. Welcome back. White flag is now out. Sterling Marlin is still your leader. And due to recording limits, we're going to take another small break here and come back for the finish. Coming off of turn 4, Marlin not challenged by anybody, and Sterling Marlin is going to be your winner at Michigan. And your 4th different winner this year. And that's going to do it for our live coverage here from Michigan. And we will see you next week.